Shed a live to Nina. Shed a live to PLRG. Shed a live to Niqua as well. I'm addressing it all. I'm going to start with Nina because that's the most recent, and it led up into PLRG since PLRG has so much to say. Every time this man's name is mentioned, she has something to say. So we finna have a conversation and receipts will be shown because I've been quiet for a very long time and I've let people say what they wanted to say and do what they wanted to do. But today, that ends. I'm over it. You can do what you need to do. Say what you need to say. And that's what it is. Hey, Nina, how you doing?
Hey, Erica. So I wanted to come up and I guess put it in 4K because I didn't like the narrative they were spinning about saying because that's not true. Um,
Hold on one second. Let me get him in here as well too.
okay.
Only people that are a part of what's going on will be accepted into the box. No other people. My rights have been reduced for this live as well too. And in a minute, it will go on sub only chat because I'm not going to be trolled in my own comments.
You already subbed, babe.
It's already on sub only chat. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Hold on.
Just let me know when you're ready for me.
No, hold on one second. Same, are you there? Because it's still spinning. All right, so I'm going to. This is what's gonna happen. Let me put myself in the bit box and fix these boxes. All right, I'm gonna first start by. It's because Nina, when me and Sane first started dating, well, when it first was announced that we were dating, PLRG had herself a mad day, and she mentioned some things that also ignited you as well in regards to Sane. Shortly thereafter, you did reach out to me on a live, and I think it was in Barb Live, and you asked me to call you. I sent you my phone number via DM, and of course, as you know, I guess you didn't have my number saved or whatever. We had a few missed calls, played telephone game, and and afterwards as well. People saw that, and it's still coming up, even all the way up to recently. You have made statements as well saying, if they keep on talking, I'm gonna put it out there. My question is, what is there to put out there? Because when you called me that day, you said that I don't know this person. You know him. You done been around him and engaged with him at the time, and you had you knew some things. I asked you specifically. I said, Nina, what is it? You told me I needed to break up with him. I needed to dump him. He wasn't shit. He wasn't this and he wasn't that, whatever. And I said, Nina, you can't tell me that I need to break up with this man or I need to not talk to him without giving me something with some receipts or something. Is he a child, whatever? Has he unalived?
Wait, Erica, hold on. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be disrespectful on your live, but that's not what I said. I just told you to be careful. That's what I said. But I didn't come here for that because Zane did nothing to me. He was a gentleman the whole time we were together. He didn't touch me. I was just clearing up the lies that they were starting to put out there because I don't want that on him.
Hmm.
That's what I
So
came here for.
okay, so Nina, if you don't mind staying, I do have some questions, and I do want Same to speak as well too. We all in one space, um, and you can confirm or deny because this has been told to me from Jump Street. I've known all along, which is why I've always said I didn't care. But I
Right.
want
So
to.
that's what I'm saying, Erica. I didn't want you to do this. That's why I went up in Sister's Live and I cleared it up. I said, that's not, I told them I went up there 2 or 3 times because this is what I didn't want.
We here now because it. Unfortunately, Nina, I didn't want to do this, or whatever. And it's nothing against you, whatever. But because all these narratives have been spun, even though you said that I wasn't there when you put that spun, even though you said that I wasn't there when you put that in,
Hey,
it was put out. It was put, Nina, respectfully, you got to admit that you was going heavy and hard, kept popping in and out the box. This is why the people think that what they think, like you had something on them. And
no,
we
I
can't get
cleared
away
it
from it.
up. Erica, I promise you, I cleared it up. When they was telling lies about, I don't even know why they think anything happened between me and Same. But every time they said something, I went in the box and I cleared it up. Same did nothing to me. I did nothing to Same. If you can go, I don't know if they might be streaming because I think she might still be live. They can even tell you nothing happened. Same was a gentleman the entire time we were together, both times. Nothing.
Saying you want to come off mute? You got something to say?
Okay, Nina, just to verify what I'm saying, when you reached out to me, you reached out to me, and you asked me would I accompany you to our
Yes, it was not a date. I
right,
cleared
right,
that. It
right.
was not a date.
That's what I'm getting to. Let me.
Well, come
So,
on, Same, get it out now.
okay. So then I said yes because I also told you that I was going to go to work, but since it's Al's birthday party, no, I'm going to go celebrate him. Right or wrong?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You thought it was a dressed event, right? And so you asked me, did I have like a navy blue suit? I said no. I could go grab one. It's not a problem, and I need to get
Mm-hmm.
my hair cut also. Right
Yes,
or wrong?
because that's true. Because initially Tab said it was a suit and tie thing. So that's why
Right.
I was like wearing a dress and I wasn't like wearing casual clothes because we thought it was
But that's why you
a
asked me,
team
did I
thing.
have a, that's why you
Yes.
asked me that question. And that's why
Yes.
I said, no, I can go grab one. I need to go get my hair cut. So I mean, that's why I left and I did that.
Mm-hmm.
Um, um, and it was also said that while we were at the lunch that PRLRG was calling me. Well, she'll address that when we move over to that side.
Okay.
But can you also verify that after the dinner was over with, everybody went their separate ways?
Yes. I went to my mom's house. Tab and Al went. I get well, I'm assuming they went home and I'm assuming Same went home. I went to my
Because
mom's house.
because I live at least what 30, 40 minutes away from where we were on the opposite side of Houston,
Yeah, it was a pretty distance that we drove, yeah.
and we drove in separate vehicles too, right? Let's make sure we put all that
Yes.
out there.
Yes,
Okay,
we drove in separate vehicles.
okay. Um, hang on, let me
I
think
have a
about.
question.
I'm
So,
listening.
at any point when y'all were here getting prepared for the dinner, did Same ever come on to you?
No,
Did you ever come on to him?
no.
Did Savoy know about the dinner prior to? Did Sane tell you if I go on this dinner, you need to contact Savoy?
He knew we were supposed to go. He knew.
Say that again. I'm sorry.
Yes, the boy knew.
But did I ask you that? Did I
Ask me
ask you
what?
please reach out to him?
Yeah, you wanted to make sure he was okay with it. Yeah. I told him
So
everything.
I guess so. Now that's cleared up. There's nothing that went on from both of y'all standpoints. Which is the same. This is what I heard from Jump Street prior to any of this even coming out.
That's why I'm
Um,
not sure why they making up this stuff. I don't know.
and I'm telling you why it's being made up, Nina, because when you did what you did on my live, you kept going up and down or whatever, and you made a statement. I'll never forget it. Your statement was, at this point, shit, I should have lied to my nigga and lied to him and told him that I broke up with my nigga so I can get the bag too.
Yes, and that's
He
why
was
I
like,
was
you
telling
just
you.
don't know. You should be careful. But my
Yes,
still my
that's why
question
I was
was,
telling you to be careful because he was talking to several other women, which I get that I believe it was before your time, but I'm not really sure when y'all started dating or talking or whatever. But that's my understanding that it was before you.
mhm.
But that's all I was saying was just be careful.
So why wouldn't you just say that straight up and down? Because when we was on the phone, you said you lied to me, Nina, and I'm gonna put it out there to you because you don't know that I knew this. You said that you was like, Erica, I heard him on the phone lying to Al, because I was on the phone with Tab during this time. And we heard the whole conversation where he was on the phone lying to Al and this, that, and the third. I don't think you knew that I was with him during this time. We was laying in the bed together, and I was right there when he was talking to Al. And I actually had gotten on the phone with Tab, and me and her was talking about the whole situation, and stuff. And I'm sitting here like I'm looking at him, he looking at me, or
Lying to
whatever.
Al about what?
When him and Al had the conversation, you said that me and him was driving back from Louisiana, and we was in a car when me and you had actually spoken. This was, I think, my first or second time that I had came down to Houston. And when you called me, this was right after you had told me to call you. Our very first conversation, our very first time of an exchange. You was really hyped up. That's when you was telling me that you knew him personally. I need to be careful. I need to not deal with him. Um, and that you had heard the conversation between the two of them, going back and forth. And I'm sitting there listening to
Wait, what
you, and
conversation are you talking about? Like you
you
speak
said that
just
you said that you were on the phone with Tab. You said you were on the phone with Tab, and you was listening in through Tab's phone of him and Al's conversation in regards to the PLRG stuff. When she had told y'all that he was doing he was telling PLRG stuff that was happening at Al and Tab's house when they was going over that whole situation. You said that you was on the phone with Tab during that whole conversation, and I let you talk. And I said, and my exact words to you were, girl, what? I know you lying, or whatever, to give you the opportunity to clear it up.
so
And the
I
reason
remember the conversation you're talking about, but let me stop you. I think you have the events confused.
I don't, because Nina, me and you have only spoken on the phone that one time verbally. And I remember it specifically of
Well, can
how
we
actually,
might need to get Tab because I remember the conversation. I was on the phone with Tab and I can hear Al in the background. I was listening
mhm,
to Al talk in the background. So I remember what you're talking about
mhm.
when that happened, but I don't think the
What I'm
events are
telling
the
you, but
same.
hear what I'm telling you. What I'm telling you is that I don't think you knew that I was with him at that time. We were sitting in the car. You were on speakerphone. Um, and when you were saying all this, I'm looking at him. He looking at me, and I'm saying like, "There's no way possible," because that conversation between him and Al had taken place just earlier in the morning. You was like, because you kept saying, you was like,
Okay.
you
I
was,
think
oh,
you
hold on,
talking
let
in
me
riddles.
finish,
Can you
hold
just
on.
put it out there? I don't know what you're asking
I'm
me.
finna
Just
put it out
say it.
there.
Okay.
Hold on. Go on mute for me just a second. Let me finish.
Okay.
So during that time, you said that, yeah, it was over in the morning. It was over in the morning, you know. And I kept saying, well, damn, where was I at? You was like, girl, I don't know. You might have not been on live during that time, but it was over in the morning. Or I don't know where you was at. And I kept trying to get you to say, and I said, are you sure? And he was like, I don't know. And
What was over
you
in the
said,
morning?
hold
I
on.
don't
You kept
know.
saying
I
that
don't
the
know what you're
call
talking about.
between Al and, you said the call between Al and Same happened over in the morning where he was um, pretty much spilling the beans and you heard him lying over the phone. And I kept asking you, I said, Nina, are you sure? You know, trying to give you the
Spilling what
opportunity.
beans? Oh my gosh, you insane. I can understand why y'all together now.
No.
Spilling what
These were your
beans? What are you
words.
talking about?
These were Nina. I'm telling you, these were your words.
Okay,
You didn't
can you
never
just be
specify.
direct?
You
Can
never
you just,
specify. I'm telling you. I'm giving you the conversation. If
but
you'll
I
just
thought you was on
listen.
the phone, so you heard it, right? You said you was on the phone listening. I don't know what you're talking about though.
No. When me and Al was having a conversation, she walked out of the room, so she don't know exactly what me and Al was
Okay,
talking
well,
about.
can you tell me? Because I can't take this.
I'm
What
Okay.
telling you.
happened?
I'm telling Nina. I'm talking about me and your conversation. Hear me when I speak. I'm talking about you and our conversation. When you called me on November 3rd, you talked at like 1 o'clock in the afternoon. We were in the car and you was rambling. You was like, Erica, you know, I didn't know you and him dealt together, such and such. You should be careful. You don't need to be with him. And I kept asking you, why, Nina? Why? What are you talking about? You was like, you just gotta trust me. You know I fuck with you, right? You know I love you, right? Or whatever. This. I'm telling you, you don't need to deal with him. I know this man. I've met this man in person. I know things about him that you don't know. And I'm sitting here like, why don't I say, Nina, when you telling me, when you come to a woman and tell her that she don't need to deal with this man and don't need to talk to this man, you got to come with some valid receipts and telling her exactly what it is, you know. And you was like, you just got to trust me. I say, you can't expect me to trust you. Was like, just like I heard him on the phone with Al telling all these lies. He's nothing but a liar. He don't do nothing but lie. And I say, what call with Al? And he was like, it was over in the morning. I was on the phone with Tab and I overheard him and Al's conversation. And I heard him and Al going back and forth, you know, and he was just telling nothing but lies. And that's when I was baiting you and I was sitting there. I said, Nina, say what now? Where was I at again? Girl, this is how I'm talking to you. I say, so tell me more because I'm trying to get the time. You was like, hold on, let me look at my call log. You was like, oh, I was on the call with Tab around this time, and I said, "How long was that call?" Because I know how long they were on the phone because I ended up leaving so him and Al could have that conversation, and I got on the phone with Tab because we was discussing it as well. So I'm trying to figure out, like, because I'm seeing like, how could she be on the phone with Tab when me and Tab literally having a conversation while Al and Sam is having a conversation. So at that moment, Nina, that's when I was like, I said I gotta watch and see how Nina moved. A day later, again, I'm still down here at the time. I was live. You came into my live, and when you came into my live, you came up on the panel. I had a panel full of people, and you kept saying, "Oh, I got something that I need to reveal." And I said, "Put it on the floor." I say, "But Nina, at the end of the day, if it was before me, I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn." And you was like, "Oh, you kind of got upset. You kept
No, I
dropping."
told you to just be careful. Okay, listen, I can't take this long drawn out story. What's your point? Where
My
you,
point is this: is that you also brought it back up again. You also made the comment
no,
of
I
what
told them same has nothing to do with this or anything. And I even told them that I don't want to have anything to do with y'all's relationship. And if you go to Susu, I'm sure she's streaming. Or maybe it wasn't Susu, it was in Susu Live. Somebody was like, why do
they
you
told me.
respect Erica and Sane's relationship so much? So I did not want to be here because this is crazy.
I'm taking it off of the sub only live because I need you to see that I'm not tripping. You know what I'm saying? So
You're
okay,
not tripping about what? What is your
to put it
point?
on the
Nothing
floor.
happened.
You and
Nothing
him never
happened
did
between
anything.
me and him. I don't have a problem with you. I don't have a problem with saying nothing happened. We had a good dinner. He was a gentleman. He didn't do anything inappropriate with me. Well, unless they're talking about him having his hand on my lap. But that's it. He was a gentleman. Nothing happened. So I don't understand why we're here. Why are we doing this?
Nina, did you not? Okay, I'm delusional because again, you did have a live the other day where you mentioned it again and it was like, okay, I'm not gonna speak on it because $2 had asked you not to speak on the situation. The same comments came up again in your comments and you was like, I'm not gonna say anything as long as they don't say anything. You was popping your
Wasn't
shit. This
No,
is
I
why we're
wasn't
here.
talking about okay, so that you misunderstanding. That was not about you insane. That's about tapping out. That's not I didn't have anything to say about you insane ever.
Okay.
And I said it
So
today. I don't have anything to say about y'all. We are
okay.
good. I don't have a problem with you. So
Okay.
that's a misunderstanding. That was not about you. That was about Tab and Al and Vessel. It's for
So
them all to
comment
stop speaking
cousins,
on me.
whoever, y'all heard us say it today. Heard him say it as well today. It's cleared up. There was nothing inappropriate that happened. Nothing happened. She don't have anything to tell me or to warn me about anymore, and that's it. That's all. Thank you, Nina.
You're welcome.
Have a good
And
day.
we're still good. I do not have a problem with you. I don't have a
We
problem with
good.
saying no
So,
issues.
respectfully, I just asked that, hey, don't we, I'm not going to mention you or anything of that nature when in regards to the situation. And respectfully, I asked the same.
And that's what I have been doing. That's why I went up and cleared it up because they were spinning the narrative. And I didn't want that for saying. And I said that.
I appreciate it. I wasn't in that live when that was said, but I appreciate it.
Okay.
Thank you. Can somebody share the live of PLRG? Because I'm sick of this bitch too. This ain't got nothing to do with Nina. But every single time same name is brought up, she always has something to fucking say. She's not blocked. Because all the lies that she's been telling, I'm sick of that too. Anywho, if she don't show up, oh, let me get Nico here because Nico always Nico always got something to say as well too. Let me make sure she's not blocked either. So, because Mama C, can you share the live to Niqua and PLRG, please? Thank you, Mad Cow. So, PLRG, I was sent a screen recording again today. Just the other day, you were in Dime's live with your cape on, still talking. And I'm still trying to understand what your issue is for something that was not even 60 days worth of communication. Because I'm confused. What's your beef with this man? Is it because you were blocked and communication was stopped and silenced and money was stopped as well too? I'm so confused. I'm not wearing no cape. I'm just tired, y'all. What the fuck? You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm tired. Like, every single time. Like, what was her point today going in Susu's live to get on her? What? Oh no, I thought I read that wrongly. But what was her point of going in Susu live to corroborate or even speak on that? Like, what's your point? The lies that you done told, I never disfound them, but I am today. I am today. I am today. Because you said that it was not this, it was not that. You know, y'all started communicating at the beginning of September, and by October that was done, and you had a mad day on November the 2nd. Did you tell the people that you were still trying to request money from him and it was declined? Did you tell the people that it was only one tire and not four? Did you tell the people that $1,200 iPhone that you say he sent you the money for was actually $160 for an iPhone repair as well? Which the screenshots that I'm going to post will show that everything you've been saying is a lie. Did you tell them that the money that was sent to you was money for, i.e., your son an Uber home, i.e., for you to get a little gas money? These were $20 and $30 transactions. The tire cash out was what, $380, and you said you got 4 tires. It was one. Did you tell the people that, like, girl, it was a total of what, 800 and something dollars? Girl, you should be glad, honey. I would be okay. Take that and keep it moving. What's the uproar about? I ain't mad at you for even getting the bread. Get your bread. You know what I'm saying? But what is the uproar about? What's the anger about? Did you tell the people? You said that you never sent any pictures, or you never, there was no screen recording. When I heard you say that you did screen record, you know, and I asked him, and so I said, let me see your phone. Went into the blocked. So on Android, y'all, there's this nifty feature that will show you messages that have been sent when you're blocked. It goes into a whole block folder. One moment, please. Let's start here. This is blocked. A whole blocked folder. Boo boo, you were blocked. Date of that, get the one with the date. I'm not going to put the name out there because I don't want to dox you. You know what I'm saying? After a month of communications. You said that you didn't send no videos or no photos. Why on October the 19th of 2024, which we just saw these block folder. Now I see my apologies. Did you get my messages? Can you send me a video of my photos deleted, and I'll delete the screen recording of that video call? Can you send me a video of you deleting it? Even my name under the contact and info would do the same. of I have that screen recording. I have that screen recording of everything that was said, and you sent that screenshot of that screen recording. But just the other day, y'all said that the screen recording didn't exist, and you know what I was talking about. And several people, as soon as I have that screen recording of that live as well, too, baby girl, of y'all lying. But here in these deleted messages, it shows something different. This is also proof of another catfish. But I blocked out her Cash App tag and everything just so she can show that it was the last four. It was a total of $815 total that was sent. September the 10th was your first Cash App of $20. It was the iPhone repair of $160. September the 15th, you got $20. You got a phone case of $60 for an OtterBox. You got a $50 Cash App for time. You got a $30 Cash App for Uber home. You got a car tire, $380. You got gas home for $30. Six days later, you got a $45 Cash App for your son lift home. You got a $10 offering. You got a $20 Uber. So I'm confused, PLRG. Why do you feel the need to keep this going on? Let it go. Let it go. I'm over it. We over it. It was a month of services, girl. You was paid for your time. Hell, you came up $815 in a month's time. Take your win. Take your win. Take your win. You was paid for your time. You received more than most females out here that would ever be received. Take your win. That's my point. It was before me, but I'm trying to figure out like why she's still dragging him during me. What's your point? Like, what is your point? You're missing it. How can somebody have an Apple Pay receipt when the person has, girl, child? I mean, PLRG, you're welcome to join the panel, baby. Because after today, girl, I'm gonna start cussing your ass out because this is stupid at this fucking point. It's stupid. I'm tired of it. Let us be great and move on. Let us be great and move on. Any questions? So PLRG, if you don't want people to ask you, girl, why? You got a month worth of services. You got paid for your time. Take your win. It was a month. The way you're carrying on, the way you keep jumping in boxes and want to tell your story, you would think that y'all were doing this thing for 6 months. The way you want to drag this man's name, wanting to say this and dispound all of this shit or whatever, it's confusing. It's getting a little obsessed, baby. A month worth, you got a month worth of services. Move on, baby. It's okay. That's it. That's all. What that question said, the way that I'm defending him. It has been, Anissa. We together. It's a little deeper than anyway. Nonetheless, move on. That's it. That's all.
Let
Not the
me
community, man.
let me answer this one question for you right quick because everybody keep
Blame
on
you for
saying
everybody. Go ahead. I'm gonna go on mute.
no need no need to go on mute. But no, I keep on seeing in the comments they're asking a question, why are you addressing them and not me? The reason why I'm not saying anything is because once a guy does say something on this app, and I've seen it happen numerous of times, the question becomes, why are you a male addressing a woman? So I'm not doing it. That's why I'm being quiet, because I'm not addressing a lady. No, I didn't say, hang on, hang on. No, I didn't say nothing about being no victim. I just said I'm not addressing a lady because because that's what's said on this app. Why are you guys addressing women? I'm not doing it. And as a matter of fact, since the mad day happened, I have not said not a word against nobody. I have not said a word. I
Don't
kept my
address them.
mouth closed. Go ahead.
Don't even address them because they'll flip flop and have something else to say. No matter what, the answer is never good enough. That's it. That's all. I'm a woman dressing a woman that's addressing my man or whatever. End of story. Anything else? Y'all have a good day. Y'all have a good day.